Warning: the following video contains spoilers from AMC's The Walking Dead.
Morgan goes Terminator. Again. The fate of King Ezekiel. The secret behind the flash forwards. And we say goodbye to Carl Poppa. All in The Governor Reacts. Hi there, they call me the Governor. And I was not looking forward to this mid-season premiere with any great anticipation, not like previous seasons. Aside from the people who thought that there'd be some miracle cure for Carl, the episode went the way I really expected it to go. Though luckily it didn't all focus on Carl. We'll get back to Carl in a little bit. So we actually see how the Saviors escape from the sanctuary. And we follow Morgan as he's watching them through his scope. And they're building a path. It wasn't a genius solution as I'd expect from Eugene, but it was a solution. Though you'd think Morgan had them in his sights. Why didn't he pop a few bullets in their direction? Maybe slow them down? Maybe stop them from killing enough fighters to form a path? But no, he just watched and waited, and then they came rushing out, firing, and he had to run. So King Ezekiel, he's back at the kingdom, a prisoner of Gavin, resigned to his fate. And Gavin, he doesn't want to kill Ezekiel. I actually don't hate Gavin. Sure, he works for Negan, bad taste in employers, but he doesn't want to kill Ezekiel. He's a reasonable guy, but he's got a distasteful job, and is gonna do it. I could have used him back in Woodbury. But he didn't stand a chance against Carol and Morgan. Carol took out Terminus all by herself, and when you throw in the not-so-peaceful warrior known as Morgan, you might as well just slit your own throat. And it looks like Negan isn't the only one who wants to check to see if people have guts. Yeah, that was quite the scene. Freaked the hell out of Gavin. Morgan's just a killing machine. And he seems to be training a new generation. Though maybe even he realized he went a little bit too far. But on a technical note, how does a boy who's maybe, 10, 11, actually take a stick that's only somewhat sharpened and shove it right through a man's throat from the back? I guess we're going to have to suspend our disbelief. The same way they don't break their wrists when they hold the guns like this, when, they don't lose their weapons when they're holding the machine guns at odd angles. Does anybody on the show have any actual weapons experience? But the real focus of this episode was, of course, Carl. And we get to see him bitten, and we get to see him bringing in Sadiq. He knew he was doomed. And he seemed to have a serenity about him, very similar to what King Ezekiel had when he thought he was going under the bat. He spent some time with his sister, very sweet, wrote out his farewell notes, he even got in some gardening. But the whole secret of these flash-forwards was revealed. It was Carl's vision for the future. And of course, since it was Carl's vision, he was actually in the vision. Oops. Because it was all in his mind, any inconsistencies are really due to his imagination and not bad math or bad writing. Not saying there isn't any of that. And because it is a vision of the future, it's not a true forecast. We have no idea if Michonne is going to live, or Jerry, or Sadiq, or if they're going to welcome back Eugene with open arms. Or if Negan's going to put aside his hatred of Rick and vice versa, and just live together. I heard that somewhere before. Still find it hard to believe. For that vision to happen, a lot of people have to take their heads out of their asses. I don't know if Rick could do it. So it was heartbreaking watching Carl succumb to the effects of the bite. Now, I've made no secret that Michonne and Rick really not my favorite people. In fact, I'd love to see them die slowly over the course of days, painfully, crying out. That's my vision. But even I would not wish upon them the pain that they're going through right now. To lose a child is one of the most horrendous things that could happen to a parent. But Carl, he went out with dignity. Even took his own life. I'm gonna miss the pudding-eating bastard. So while overall I did like the episode, it just seems like the series is just more of the same. Fighting back and forth. You know, we saw that in season 3 and 4, and it was done better. Sure, we're very interested in knowing what happens to these characters that we're so attached to. But this dick measuring contest between Negan and Rick, that has to end. They have to have something new, a mission, a goal. I mean, when they had the false hope of a cure in Washington, D.C., that was something different. That was something to go for. Maybe this helicopter that showed up in the first part of the season, maybe that heralds a new order, a new direction for the show, because I think it needs it. Do you agree? And what about the rumors that Maggie and Michonne may be moving on to other projects? And could the show survive having to write those two characters out? We just lost Carl, and that was a devastating blow. And they're going to kill off more characters? I think they need to stop that. Stop it. I don't think they can bring them back the way they do in Game of Thrones sometimes. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. And next week, of course, we get to see Negan open up Maggie's little present. That'll be fun. We'll see you then. Governor out.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's a couple more I think you might enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe. Remember, those who subscribe survive.